My name is Leanne Brunke, and this is a guided meditation designed for first responders transitioning from work to home. As we know, there is a high rate of fight and flight, adrenaline and cortisol going through the body to allow you to do the work that you do at your job. And this meditation is designed to help you transition your mind to prepare you for your next steps, perhaps for sleep, another job, or perhaps to just see your family. You can use this meditation on your way home if you're using public transportation, if you're driving and safely parked, or maybe you're listening to it in your car. Now, first we're going to start off with your shift that just completed. And sometimes we don't have time to reflect, and it may be a highly triggering or uncomfortable position that causes distress, and you can skip this part. But to start off, we're going to think of your shift, perhaps for the last 8, 12, or 24 hours at work, and just allow your mind to go through and review the events that took place. The goal is just to notice and reflect. Try not to judge whether it was good or bad, but just reflecting on what took place, and take a moment to do that. If this is distressing, please feel free to distract yourself or listen to music during this time. Now, let's begin transferring away from work and just noticing the feelings that came up as you reflected. Noticing the emotions, the body sensations, just noticing with no judgment, just observing. Perhaps there's tightness. You may be feeling your heart going faster. Maybe you're not feeling it all. You could be tired. You may be numb. Or you may be feeling neutral. Just notice what's coming up for you, what's showing up. And let's take a few deep breaths together now. It's helpful to just inhale and then have a longer exhale. So let's breathe in the nose together and exhale out the mouth. Slowing things down, inhaling and exhale and release. And our last one, let's breathe in together and release and let go everything that's no longer useful to you. And now let's think of parts of your day, leaving your job behind and just reflecting on what that may have looked like for you. It could have been hanging up your gear, removing your uniform. Perhaps it was taking off your headset. Or maybe you gave a report to your next shift that arrived. I just want you to think about now making a shift from being on to off shift. And at this point, there's any thoughts about your shift or your work, I want you to see yourself leaving it at work, knowing that your coworkers have taken over and it's your time to be off shift. And if you like, we can take another breath together here as we breathe in and release. And now that we've made that transition away from work, we're going to take a moment to notice the environment that you are in now. Noticing the sights around you. Noticing if there's any landscapes. Perhaps you can see the sky, the colors outside. And notice how you're connected to your space. Perhaps you can feel your feet on the floor, your hands in your lap, your back may be against a seat. And shift to notice the sounds that you can hear around you. There may be people talking. Perhaps there's music or sounds outside. And just notice the sense in your environment. There may be a smell, or there may be an absence of smells. And take notice of the tastes, or absence of tastes. And if you have a drink, feel free to take a sip of your beverage now and just savor that taste in your mouth. And when you're ready, we can take another breath now as you inhale and exhale. Notice all the cues of danger being removed. There's an absence of danger. We're going to challenge our mind to notice things that are cue that you are no longer in any immediate threats for danger or harm. But perhaps the cue is that you're alone in your car. It's quiet. It's clean. Or maybe your clothes are clean. Your temperature is comfortable. Just noticing all the cues for an absence of danger. And let's take a nice deep breath from our belly now, breathing in and out. And lastly, we're going to visualize what comes next. I'm not speaking about a to-do list, but what is actually coming in your next environment. It could be a comfortable place. Perhaps you can anticipate interactions with family members. It may be a routine you're going to do, and taking a shower or moving your shoes. Or there may be smells that you're expecting. And it might be useful to think about your home. The energy there, the sights, and the absence of danger. There's no immediate threats of danger. In your home, you'll be warm and comfortable. Your partner may embrace you. You can lock your front door. You may have food to eat. And you may have a furry friend that may greet you when you arrive home. Whatever it may look like for you. And when you're ready, we can take one last deep breath, breathing in the nose and exhaling out the mouth, letting all go. And I hope you enjoyed this guided meditation and found it supportive. And you're ready for the rest of your evening.